Go and grab your Beware merchandise today. There are t-shirts, sweatshirts, phone cases, and more, all with the link down in the description below. You do not want to miss out. What's up, guys? It's Carson back here on Toxic Game today with Week 10, the penultimate week of the Meme League, going up against Heather, aka Sally Cinnabons and everything, coach of the Edinburmy City FC. Whenever there's City and FC in a name, I get confused. But I understand there's probably a reference to something in the UK that I don't know, and it's a cool fucking name, don't get me wrong. Finding somewhere where Burmy fits fucking is funny. But I just get confused trying to say it. But coach of the Edinburmy City FC. Fuck, I did it again. But anyway, coach of that stuffs. And Heather's a good friend. She's been around the other leagues I've been kind of involved in and haven't been uploading and stuff. So her links and everything, I believe she has a YouTube where she's been putting these up. I believe so. But especially linked to Twitter and everything will be in the description below as usual, per usual in the meme league and everything. But if you guys, are interested in just the battle and not the team builder part of the beginnings, as always, there will be a little, not little, but really a thing on the screen telling you where to click to skip ahead to just the battle if you want to miss the team builder stuff. More than welcome to do that, and I'll meet you there. But, for those of you who are sticking around here, Heather's team consists of Latios, a Z user, Skarmory, Mamoswine, Infernape, another Z user, Primarina, Tangrowth, Miss Magius, her Super Z user, Drapion, Galvantua, Chinchou, and Anorth. Because why have one meme when you need two? But she's already done some work with Chinchou, so I'm not even knocking that. But again, seeing what she actually brought with the Mamo, Infernape, Latios, Galvantua, Miss Magius, and Skarm, I'm expecting a lot of hazards. I was kind of expecting it, but again, not like expecting she would go full on like webs and rocks and possibly spikes, like all that stuff. But she did had an idea, or looked like she did with seeing this team. So my team, we're starting out with Roman. Again, our Zygarde 10 with Choice Scarf. It's a basic set that really works with 1000 Arrows, Outrage, E-Speed, and Crunch, 14 HP, 252 in attack, and then 216 Jolly and Speed. Only needed to outspeed Mega Latios again. I knew Ice Shard was going to be a problem, but for some reason, if Heather thought of something cool and didn't bring Ice Shard, I'd be super happy. But I knew that's going to be a problem anyway, seeing Mamoswine, but Zygarde was going to do so much decent work here anyway. He always seems to pick up at least one kill with the Choice Scarf, forcing things out, stuff of the matter. And because of the Skarmory, I kind of didn't want to have everything heavily relied on other members of the team to take it out, so that's why I wanted 1000 Arrows. Next, we have a one-man band, our Mega Manectric, with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flamethrower, and Snarl, 76 in HP, 252 in special attack, and Modest, and 180 in speed. With this, we actually will outspeed Latios after Mega Evolving without having to be, without having to be timid. We can be modest. And I brought back the Snarl strat because I didn't really need a Hidden Power Ice. I didn't really need a Hidden Power Grass or anything. I didn't need Hidden Power really at all. So I decided to bring back the Snarl strat and hopefully let Mega Manectric live a little bit longer. Also, if, like, say, Miss Magius takes a turn to Nasty Plot up, I Snarl, instantly removing the Nasty Plot and doing heavy damage. That's amazing. And then usual Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flamethrower shenanigans. Don't have much to touch Mamoswine with this, but really, what does Manectric have to touch Mamoswine? But moving on, we actually then have Master Lock wearing the Scarf again of Choice Scarf era stuff. Our Buzzwole with Superpower, Leech Life, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. He proved his worth last week, so I decided to bring him back with it. 40 in HP, 252 in attack, and then 216 in speed. With Scarf, I believe this is actually with Scarf outspeeding Latios. The thing with this is that I was so scared of like Scarf Latios or Miss Magius that I felt I had to bring Scarf Buzzwole. I couldn't really not bring it, I felt like. So I decided to really go for the power of Scarf Buzzwole. Hopefully it could do its thing again. Then we had Tristratus or Clefable with Leftovers and Magic Guard, Moonblast, Flamethrower, Soft Boiled, and Calm Mind this time with 252 in attack, 164 in defense and bold, 8 in special attack, and then 84 in speed. I believe what I did with this, I tried to like speed creep one of her slower mons. Who was it? I think it was Tangrowth or Primarina, one of those two. I was speed creeping them. I think I was speed creeping an uninvested Tangrowth is what I was doing. So I could Calm Mind a little bit and then actually hit that Tangrowth pretty hard with some Flamethrowers. I still hit, with everything on our team pretty decent, and also Flamethrower allowing Clefable to actually be able to hit Skarmory with something and not just let Skarmory scare me. So that's really what I was going with. If I get a Calm Mind or two up, that'd be enjoyable, but I'm not going to looking directly for Calm Mind first in this game. Next, I have Lesnar or Jirachi with Electro MZ, another Z moving time with Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and U-Turn. 40 in HP, 252 in special attack, and then 216 in speed and timid. I believe we're again getting close to. I believe we're outspeeding Galvantula, which is like 108, or not Galvantula 108. Who was it? 95. Drapion. That's who it was. Drapion at 95. We're gonna outspeed him. The Z Thunderbolt is for Skarmory, and it's my hope of being able to hit him once with something. Something, I don't even care what the fuck it is. Break that sturdy and then Z Thunderbolt to actually kill it. It was also for Primarina, in case I needed to really nuke Primarina, I could nuke it with Z Thunderbolt. And really, if anything else, bar Mammal Swine needed to get nuked with something, I had a nuke kind of in the back ready for with Jirachi and the Thunderbolt. Then finally, we have Paul Haybat making his return with Eviolite and Infiltrator, Defog, Roost, Super Fang, and Taunt. 248 in HP, 120 in defense, and then 136 in special defense with a Calm Nature, and then 4 in speed. Literally, I wanted to try to have Taunt Golbat to try to stop setting up hazards with Skarm. I knew I couldn't outspeed Galvantula to be able to stop webs from coming up, but I knew I could defog those away with Golbat being unaffected from them, and I could taunt Skarmory and then Super Fang it so that it's all it can hit me with is Brave Bird. I can then swap out to Jirachi and do the nuke that I need to, swap into Clefable and be able to take it on. I felt I really needed that taunt, and also for some reason I ended up stopping Latios from setting up. I stopped Mismagius from setting up. Any of that stuff, that'd be really cool as well going into this battle. But we're just going to go right on into it and such. I'm going to lead off with... Actually, wait a second. I forgot to do the little intro thing. But for those of you who are just getting back and everything, welcome back. I almost missed you guys. But we're going to lead off, as those who saw earlier, with Clefable. She's going to lead off with the webbing little spider and gets the webs up. I kind of expected that, but I wanted to hit this thing really hard, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to kill a flamethrower. So I got some really good damage on that early. She goes out into Ape, and I just clicked Moonblast. And I don't know why she went out into Ape when I could click Moonblast, and I lived the Gunk Shot. Like, I don't know if she wasn't expecting my set to be able to live Gunk Shot, but being able to get rid of Ape turn 3 is really interesting and nice for us. I had no reason not to click Moonblast on the Galv because it could kill it anyway, but now I don't want this thing to die to an Earthquake, so I went into Golbat, and we dodged the Earthquake, which was really nice, and I knew I could live one Ice move. I knew I could live one, as long as it wasn't banded or anything, and I could defog away the webs. Now she has to waste that other turn to bring the webs back. She sadly misses the Icicle Crash, the second one, which kind of sucks. I'm able to Super Fang this thing down. It's kind of sucky on her part of that miss, but she ends up hitting the third one, so... She got a lot of damage taken off her by Super Fang, which is kind of annoying. But I went into Jirachi here, really threatening everything with it, and she goes up into the Skarm, and here's the plan again. U-turn, get that bit of chip damage, it's really nice. And I went into Mega Manectric. I probably should have clicked a different move to really keep the sturdy out of the equation, but I just went Mega Manectric, intimidated this motherfucker, and then hit the Flamethrower. I knew I wasn't going to kill it, but thankfully, for some reason, next to Hacks, we get the burn from Flamethrower, and with the leftovers, though, it won't actually kill. She gets up to 1 layer of spikes, and I'm able to get this thing out. So really, all that we have on our side of the field is 1 layer of spikes, and that's completely manageable. She goes into this pretty quickly, so I was kind of scared of it being a Scarf Nuke Dragon move, so I went into Trish, and she went for Psychic instead. I was really scared of the Scarf, but seeing Life Orb now, I know that Buzzwole can outspeed this. I'm really not afraid of that, so I went into Jirachi instead. I didn't know she would have Shadow Ball. I wasn't certain of it, but I was able to live and go for a Shadow Ball of my own to get the nice damage off and everything. Special defense drop was unfortunate, but it's what happens. She roosted here, which I thought she was just going to kill me, so I went for my Z Thunderbolt. So we're actually going to get a hell of a lot of damage off, basically back down close to where we were before, and now she's just kind of cooking Roost, and I'm waiting for Heather to kill Lesnar, because I'm waiting for it. But no, I get a second defense drop, special defense drop, which sucks. I think she's roosting kind of out of panic here, not wanting to have me die, having to die from it, but I just quick Shadow Ball until it died. Like, there was nothing else really I needed to do there. She sets up webs again this turn. I just really quick Shadow Ball against this thing, and it killed it. Dropped, picking up 2 kills, which was really nice. The webs do come into play later, but she nasty plots here again, and I'm I'm just clicking Shadow Ball and getting damage on things. That's all I need to do with Jirachi right now is quick Shadow Ball, get damage. She's going to kill me now finally with Shadow Ball, but I took out 2 things and weakened the hell out of this, which is really nice. And I brought in Roman here because I knew even with the speed drop, I believe I still would have been my normal speed. And so I just clicked Outrage. I knew Arshar was probably coming. I probably could have clicked 1,000 arrows and killed it, but I wasn't for certain. And here was the Ice Shard and just completely one-shots me, obliterates me, which is fine. But I knew even with the webs up, because I had Scarf Mons, they were going to be their normal speed. And I knew here Buzzwole could live any move this thing wants to go for. The Icicle Crash, choose it, and I'm just going to click the good old superpower to get the kill. But that was the thing, is like with the webs and everything, which was a hell of a good strategy. Like it really made me think towards the end of like, okay, what can I actually do? But when I kind of looked at my team and realized I have both my Scarf Mons, both of which one while at speed, both of the Mons, and the other one can take the hit from the one that would stay alive. I could bring in Zygarde, kill the Miss Magius in front of me, then die to the Ice Shard, bring in Buzzwole, do the thing I needed to do there at the end. So having the 2 Scarf Mons actually helped more than I thought it might hurt me, and it made the late game web decision probably wasn't the best one on Heather's part, and that's fine. Everybody does the wrong plays. I do a hell of a lot of them. But I really think the part of the game that like swayed it way in my direction was her roosting and me just spamming Shadow Ball. Like I was kind of waiting to die, and I could have revenged with Buzzwole, but because she didn't try to kill me, I was able to get the 2 defense drops, which were really, really unfortunate, and able to kill her with a Shadow Ball afterwards. So good game to Heather and stuff. Again, her links will be down below. Some days we just make wrong decisions, panic decisions. I've done it myself. Trust me, I've played plenty of games where I've made panic decisions and definitely were wrong ones. And I've lost worse than a 2-0 loss, trust me. But check out her and everything, all her links down below. There's one more week of the one more week of the meme league, and then we're finally done. We're done with these guys. We're not like at the very top of the board by any means, but I think we're pretty close. We're in the upper half, I think. I don't know, but these have just been fun games for me. So if you guys haven't been enjoying and stuff, click that like button and subscribe and everything so you do not miss. Make sure you still check out Heather's stuff below. I'm not going to forget saying that. I'll say it 3 times in the video. But thank you guys for coming out. I'm Carson, this is Toxic Gaming, and as always, you guys stay toxic. We'll see you guys.